Have you ever been told to stop singing, that your voice isn't good enough, that you should just keep it to the shower? If you ever felt humiliated, silenced, or embarrassed about your voice, I see you, because it happened to me too. But here's the truth. Singing is your birthright. Anyone who told you otherwise, they were wrong. Today, I'm sharing a deeply personal story, one that I almost didn't tell, about how I was nearly shut down and how I found my voice again. So if you're carrying a wound around singing, this one's for you. Singing is natural and joyful. Remember singing into a shampoo bottle or belting in the car like you're on stage at Madison Square Garden? That joy isn't random. It's human. It's storytelling. Babies sing before they can talk. Kids make up songs while they play. Singing is creativity in motion. But then someone says something, you sound like nails on a chalkboard, or you need lessons ASAP. And suddenly that joy turns into shame. You stop, you shut down, you think, maybe they're right. And that part of you goes quiet. That's exactly what happened to me in high school. I was singing at a school church service. I went to a religious school, and that is what we did every Wednesday. We went to church every Wednesday. I chose a CeCe Winans song that was admittedly a bit of a stretch. Some parts were good, and I struggled with other parts. I now know it's because I hadn't quite found my mix. So I was struggling in those areas. But you have to get up, you got to perform, that's part of it. After the performance, a kid came up to me and said, "You sounded like a dog howling." That moment stuck with me for a long time. I couldn't even remember, and honestly, I couldn't even recall any compliments that day if I got any. That one cruel line buried everything else. So it hurt me for a while, but you know what? I didn't stop singing because deep down I knew I had something worth nurturing. I just needed the right tools. I kept listening. I kept practicing. I studied greats like Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, Mariah Carey. I majored in music with an emphasis in vocal performance. I got trained and I kept going. And after a while, I forgot about that comment. And it wasn't until years later, reading a post on Reddit, kind of obsessed with Reddit right now, that memory came flooding back. I actually made an episode out of that Reddit post. I'll link it here or in the description so you can check that out. A woman's boyfriend told her that she should never sing again because, and it's not like she even wanted to go pro. She just sang in the shower. Then she finally got the courage to go to karaoke, and she got a lot of support. They cheered for her. She sang a song that was probably too hard for her, but who cares? It's just karaoke. She's having fun. She's got a day job. You know what I mean? It's just like, let her live. But her boyfriend said, not so quick. You're really not that talented. Please stop embarrassing yourself and me in public. I just want to save your spirit from being crushed. And I'm going to let you know right now, you can't sing and you shouldn't sing either. And he completely demolished this woman's spirit, and she stopped singing. She didn't even sing in the shower after that. And then he asks, is he the a-hole for telling her that? And of course, he got chewed up in the comments, as he should have. But that story brought up some things that I had buried, and I realized so many people are carrying stories like mine. So many people have been shut down, and maybe you felt the same way. Moral and message. Whatever you want to learn, singing, painting, producing, dancing, writing, you have every right to pursue it. This isn't about being perfect or turning it into some kind of a career. This is about being fully expressed. No one gets to take your creativity from you. Not your teacher, not your family, not some mean kid in high school. If you want to sing, sing. Your voice matters. If you're ready to build your voice back up, I'm offering complimentary voice lessons in exchange for a testimonial to the first 5 people who click the link in the description. And hey, tell me in the comments what's something you were told you couldn't do, but you're doing it anyway. I would love to know.